Hi, I'm Robbie and this is the third video about the Water Puppet Theater for children. As I mentioned in the previous video, the children were introduced to the Water Puppet Theater for the first time about an hour or two before the performances started. This was because they came from different places in the Netherlands and it was already quite busy in the store, so they could not practice in the theater itself. Thus they learned to move their puppet in the store warehouse. Luckily the puppet walked on wheels, so that went pretty well. Each puppet had several strings in different colors. So they learned that to go to the left, for example, the red string had to be pulled. In the large Water Puppet Theater, the players sit behind a screen so they can see where their puppets are. But when the room and where the players are, that must be dark, and that was practically impossible for us. So professional players are trained in such a way that they can do anything in the dark. Our solution was to have children stand up straight and see how the puppet moves. I had made the construction in a way that the people in the room couldn't see them. When I think back on it, the kids did incredibly well. To give without experience, without practice and performance in which the audience also react really enthusiastically, it's great. At the end of the video you will see a video of the performance, a video I found on the YouTube channel of John Paul from Rijswijk, and we were allowed to use it, so thanks for that. But I'll preface it by showing pictures taken during the performance. Yes, they did two performances that day. I think those photos give a good idea of what a job it was behind the scenes to make it fun for kids in front of the scene. And they really enjoy it. They sat nearby and watched it fascinated. We never thought that so many people would come to watch, but it was completely full twice. It was free, but still the performance began as it should with Theo. Theo, welcome in the audience as well. It's still here, Theo. Where are you, Theo? Hi. Hello. He can move. In this case, it was even in Vietnamese and Dutch. The girl you see, Danikos, she's playing the djembe, loved to play music, so was immediately enthusiastic to play. Those days she was, I think, about 13 or 14 years old. And she's still playing. In fact, she became very famous and looks quite different now. You find her a link to her website below the video. The girls who played the flute came from the Amersfoort Music School. There were two of them because one was in front and she played a duet with the young buffalo herder. So behind the screens we had another girl playing the flute and the part of the buffalo herder. Spectacular was, of course, when the big dragon blows smoke. This was done by Rob, who worked in a recycle shop and who smokes. He was standing in the back, and on those pictures you can see how the smoke pipe was connected to the dragon also. In front we also had the lady that did the lighting and the sound. Of course we only did use what I could find in the shop. Nevertheless, it worked all well. Meanwhile, backstage there was a lot of work going on. First, a last talk about did everybody knows what to do and when. Three girls were full-time busy telling the players what to do and looking whether it all went well. Actually unbelievable how the children managed to follow the story well, to make the right puppets come up and move and so on. And then after the game all the players came forward and received the applause. And then it was time for something nice to eat and to drink. Well, if you have seen what the children have done for work, it's also nice to see what the people in the room saw. So thanks to Jean-Paul van Rijswijk, this is the video.
Tôi là DU, tôi là người Việt Nam. Hey, we zijn in Nederland. Oh ja, dit is Vietnamese Water Puppet Theater en ik hoop dat u ervan kan genieten. Veel kijkplezier.
Ja, en met de klikken nemen we afscheid